So guys, we like it, the Man United Dash. We have Houston Red Army, Man United 2, Brighton 1. What was your take on the game today?
A little scary at first. We conceded earlier on in like the 12th minute to a former United player, Mr. Danny Welbeck. All in all, it was heartbreaking, but luckily we got the win. It'd have been pretty disappointing if we lost.
Or even drew.
It was one of those games where they looked really down, really sluggish. Wasn't a whole lot of attack, wasn't a whole lot of transition. Cavani passed up a couple of really good chances. Hold the play was so. Then Rashford scores, and all of a sudden, that's the United. Then all of a sudden, they start playing. They start playing after he scores, which is heartbreaking to look at sometimes. But as long as we got the win, Mason Greenwood actually put in a great performance today. I was really happy with what he did today. So I'm happy with the win.
I got 3 words: smash and grab.
Technically shocking, tactically mediocre, overall subpar. If your name is Manchester United, subpar.
I agree exactly what he said. Exactly what he said. Poor performance. We just
Very
just
smashing.
grabbed the
Very
I don't know what to just say. It's not like we've been playing good. We've been playing poor for a minute, So that was something new to me. But the thing is, when if we play poor, just get 3 points and go home. That's it.
After United conceded first, would you say it was United defense or the midfield that were at fault for the very first goal that Brighton scored?
The whole team's at fault, to be honest. I mean, you don't let your man run unmarked. You don't do that. And then obviously, Lindelof tried to get the header, but it was short. It's like a few centimeters short. So it sails over him, and then Danny Welbeck gets the follow-up off the deflection because Henderson didn't stop it. So it's technically everybody's fault. If you want to be honest, Pogba dropped off in midfield and didn't run back either. So, I mean, what do you want?
Fully agreed. And why is Lindelof playing if everybody is healthy? Can someone explain that to me? If everybody is healthy, why is he not playing? There isn't any reason why he shouldn't be playing. And that's ridiculous.
I mean, it's a simple ball in the box, unchallenged. Lindelof should deal with it with no problems at all.
Exactly.
So it's on Lindelof. It's not on the whole team.
I'm going to combine what all three said in that the pairing of Lindelof and Maguire changes the entire tactical strategy of the entire team because they cannot work together in that they're both slow. One is more experienced than the other. Is not a good pair. You need a pacey center back to come in with Maguire that forces us to play less conservative. We played a conservative game, thought that because we're Manchester United, we could just go at Brighton, no problem, play conservative football and still win. It's disrespectful to Brighton. It's disrespectful to the crest of Manchester United. Yes, we've been playing poorly, but if you are a Manchester United fan, yes, we celebrate the win. We always celebrate the win, but we demand one. Absolutely demand one.
What's the question again?
Who's responsible?
The defense or the midfield for the first goal?
I would say it's the midfield that was responsible because we lost ball possession in the position where, I think it was a pass from Pogba to Fred or something.
Yeah, Fred missed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I would say it started from the midfield, so it was the midfield's fault. But yeah, we should defend better. I would say, when it comes to Lindelof, I would say between Lindelof and Aaron Wan-Bissaka on that goal because yes, you expect Lindelof to be able to jump and head that ball, but again, Wan-Bissaka was on Danny Welbeck. That was his man. Lindelof left Welbeck for Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
And there's no way Aaron Wan-Bissaka is going to get that ball because Welbeck is in front of him. So as a defender, his position was off.
Right.
I think if he's ahead of Welbeck, he's probably going to be able to defend Welbeck better. Welbeck doesn't get the header, or even if he does, he doesn't get the purchase on the ball like he did to score the goal. So it's between Lindelof and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, Lindelof should have jumped on time. Maybe his timing was off.
I think his timing was off.
But yeah, it's between both Lindelof and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So yeah, that's what I'm about.
I give it to the midfield, and that was. I might start with Pogba. Pogba didn't pass a good ball to
Fred.
Which Fred missed, and we all know when he's back time to time. Fred don't know how to track somebody to get the ball back. When the person leaves Fred, I don't know whether Fred is too slow, but he never gets the pass on the ball going forward. I mean, at times be like, take a yellow. You know what I mean? There's always someone who can replace Fred from the bench. So I don't know why he don't tackle the guy going the ball forward. And then one Bissaka too much pressure with Danny Welbeck.
Yeah.
Danny Welbeck, that dude is tall, and he bullied him. So
Yeah, he
I
did
said-
bully Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, and I mean, Henderson did whatever he could have done.
He did make a save.
He did make a save.
He did make a save.
So the moment he made a save, it was upon the difference between
To react.
Wan-Bissaka and Lindelof to react right away and get the ball away.
Right. Was there any Man United player who was your man of the match today?
Man of the match today. That's kind of tough. It's kind of tough on me.
We did win.
Yeah, we did win. Fair.
Trying to make your options easy for you.
I mean, I would give the man of the match today. It's Rashford for scoring the first goal, I guess.
I'm going to go Rashford because he only scored. Not only did he score the goal, he was the one who was actually doing the most consistent running on the pitch for the entire 90 minutes. And when he scored the goal, the momentum changed.
It's a tough one, but I'm going to go with Greenwood. I didn't see him lose the ball too much. He had a couple of shots, one hit the post, and he actually scored a goal. So I'm going to go with Greenwood.
I think the one who keeps you in the game is Dino. I think Dean Henderson is definitely your saving grace. He has a couple of saves. Even the goal that they had, he had a very good first chance save. The ball reflects and it goes right onto Danny's head. It was a mistake between the center backs. Lindelof jumps too late. Pogba gives a terrible pass in the midfield. It's not his only one in the midfield on the day. He had several. So Dean Henderson keeps you in. He scored. He deflects a couple of goals over the bar that very much were on target. You know, they end the first half with 3 shots, all of them on target, and they only had 1. So you got to give it to the man Henderson. Very good display.
I'm going to have to give it to Greenwood. Greenwood's performance is just like the past few weeks. He's been consistently very good. His hold-up play, his passing, he was a threat in that 18-yard box. Clean, point-blank simple. He was the one attacker that was trying to make things happen. Yes, Rashford scored a goal, but if Greenwood is not on the pitch, we don't win that game. I mean, Greenwood, I think out of all 3 attackers, Greenwood was the best. Even though Rashford did score the first goal, but Greenwood was also the most threat. He was the most consistent throughout the whole 90 minutes, in my opinion. So my man of match goes to Greenwood.
I give it to Bruno. He had an assist. And he had
I think you just, any game you just go for Bruno.
Can I explain why I give it to Bruno? Please. He had an assist, and he created chances for the other guys who didn't finish. He created for Cavani. Cavani did whatever he could have done. He created for Greenwood. Greenwood wasted it. He had about 4 good chances created, but they were not finished by strikers up for. And then his pass accuracy wasn't that bad. So that's the reason why I'm going to choose Bruno.
Okay, you're man of the match.
That's man of the match.
Would you have been surprised if you were substituted?
I don't know, but I knew Ole wasn't going to substitute him.
Right.
Can't.
Our next game is away to Tottenham on Sunday. Any predicted score for that game?
Hopefully we win. You know, would it be some revenge for them
The
beating us
6-1.
earlier? Predictions for the game? Let's say 2-1.
2-0.
I sound like a pirate, but I'm comfortable when we play away. I'm comfortable.
If you play the way you played today, you will lose that game. And you will lose that game substantially. And it will be embarrassing. And the holy out crowd will come out. And, they will. They will. If you play the way you played today, you will lose that game. There has to be a massive shift in the way you approach both Granada on Thursday and going into Spurs on Sunday if you're going to come away with any result next week. That's just the way it is.
Okay, Spurs, they have a week's rest, right? Because they're out of Europa League.
Yes.
Son's back, so, Kane's there.
Bell.
They have a pretty much a full squad, the last time I checked.
Yes.
Yes. I would say a draw at best.
You don't see a win.
Today, I mean, we could win. We could win that game, but yeah, going away to it's a away game. Yeah, we play better away, but just because Spurs have a whole week's rest, and I mean they have most of their like top players coming back from injury. Yeah, and we have a midweek game.
You're not building a good case for us right now.
Yeah, see, I'm that one fan that's gonna be realistic. I'm gonna tell you the way it is based on the way we're playing. Today we didn't play well. We played the same way. We played the same way we played today. Next week we're not winning that game for sure. But the only advantage, the only chance that we have is that most tactics is still defensive, and the way they play is shit. So that's a little bit to our advantage.
Are they defensive even at home?
Yes,
But,
they
yeah,
are.
but-
Still.
Yes,
Oh.
They are.
but-
Yes, they are.
But
Yeah,
still,
it's pretty consistent.
Where's
yeah,
their
but-
form
but-
recently? Haven't they lost
as
a lot
in
of matches?
both
Yes,
teams,
they
both
have.
teams aren't playing well. Yet the advantage I'm gonna give to Spurs because they have a week's rest.
What about us being unbeaten all season away from home?
I'm not gonna go with being
Our way
unbeaten.
form is pretty good.
All right.
Very good.
I'm not gonna
You know
go
what?
with
I'm gonna take this one. Hopefully, Marshall don't play on Thursday.
Marshall's out for the season.
Yeah, he's done.
Martial's
He's
injured.
up?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
out.
I'm done.
During the
All
international
right.
break.
I didn't know about
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah.
it has to be. We're gonna have to redeem ourselves from the 6-1 defeat from last season, the yellow card, the red card we had. So I think this is gonna. I know Mourinho has our numbers, but I think Ole outplays all these big managers in the Premier League, as they say. I know my best bet is we don't win, it's gonna be a draw. That's it.
Okay. Well, you've heard it from the Houston Red Army. They've told you the match reaction. They've told you the resulted predicted score. Brighton 1, Man United 2. Glory, glory.